We have an amazing show for you. Dressed to Kill. Make some noise for all of your comics competing. Alright, before we start the show, we have a few brief announcements. Inside the showroom, there's a 2-beverage minimum. Heckling, cell phone usage, video recording, and picture taking are prohibited during the show, and please refrain from table talk conversation. The restrooms are in the hallway to the right of the stage. Please take a minute to look at the emergency exits behind you. And while you're looking around, please give it up for your amazing bar and wait staff working hard for you in this dark showroom. Alright, callback bar, I present to you Amy Thompson!
You just glow. I'm so excited for this. I am the host and the producer. I came up with the idea of Dressed to Kill. Punchline gave me the fertile base to grow this. This is an excellent place to come if you want to laugh. Comedy balances tragedy, and it's a pretty sad world. So good choice for tonight. Okay, we don't have for tomorrow. We already figured that out. I like that. I'm glad we don't have work tomorrow. I'm not a big fan of work. I appreciate it though. It gives me benefits like healthcare, and it could be worse. I have figured out the worst job someone could have in the first world. I'm gonna go with this one. The worst job, because I know I have pictures to back this up. The worst job someone could have in the first world is whoever is right now cleaning out Arby's bathrooms. We don't go a lot. I've been to once to an Arby's, and I got called into the men's bathroom. That should be noted. It was the men's. To witness an absolute sea serpent of a law. That is no man's land. Here there be monsters. Men's Arby's bathroom. No breaks, full wraparound. Terrifying. More terrifying, the fact that whatever butthole pushed it out had to get to the size of a Progresso soup can to have gotten it out. I have a picture, I'm not going to wave it around because it doesn't pair well with food, but it is real. I hope whoever had to flush that has benefits. I would be afraid to flush that. It doesn't say a lot. So I am a millennial, so I have millennial terror. I've been waiting for the ball to drop and the world ending every moment. I am so afraid of everything. I am so afraid of everything. The last time a guy went down on me, I asked him if I tasted like chicken. Bad news, I don't. I taste like regular pussy? That makes sense. I'm a regular pussy. I'm afraid all the time. I have been, you guys know, because I'm afraid when I'm walking around that I'll walk through piano wire or fall into a hole. I like you guys laughing. You know it's reasonable. You're going to stumble into someone's well-laid trap for someone else. And I'm worried because the older I get, I'm not growing out of my fears. They're growing with me. I was a scared kid. I was scared of stuff. I was scared of ghosts, getting struck by lightning, my dad coming home after being a dick to my mom. Legitimate shit. I became a teenager. Got new fears. Teenage fears. Like my period leaking. And my nudes leaking. That decade. Or DUI checkpoints. That used to be a thing. And now I'm an adult. And I am still afraid of all of that. Yeah, my parents are hella homies. My mom's snitch. I have new adult fears, like the IRS. Company coming over, but then never leaving. And then also fentanyl in my cocaine. I'm not afraid of spiders, but still spiders kind of got me fucked up. When I was a kid, someone told me that spiders like to crawl into warm, dark, moist places, like your mouth when sleeping. Got older, found other warm, dark, moist places. Waking up big spider coochie would be way creepier. So I'm afraid not to sleep with underwear on. I spend a lot of time in underwear these days. I think it's going to increase. I'm only going to be wearing more underwear. And also, surprise! I'm trying to look young enough to be the door answer on To Catch a Predator. But a lot of time in underwear. I will have a straight up panic attack if anyone asks me for a nude. Never nude ready. You want to catch me? I'm inside my bed. I lounge in unflattering lighting. Often you find me head to toe covered in crumbs. I am finding hope at the bottom of a bag of Cheez-Its. I think it's the journey there that's fun. I admire guys, their willingness to like whip out a dick and take a pic even when not requested. Because if I am going to like preserve everything, I need time for that presentation. And it is hard to find time for that presentation. I have a busy adult life. I watch HGTV. I don't own a house, but it's never not on. Also, I avoid exercise. Everyone wants you to hike. I avoid exercise, I cook, and then I shovel what I cook into my mouth like you're supposed to do. I cook real unsexy shit like top ramen with American cheese on top. The way white people tend to spice up food is American cheese or Fritos. The spiciest I get is pumpkin. And it's a little spicy. When in my 20s, I was wild. In my 20s, I just rolled around. This was like when Katniss got in trouble. I rolled around with nudes on my phone. Back pocket nudes. In case I get a real cute and charming guy slipped and slid into my DMs with one of those particularly classy unsolicited dick pics, I could just unpack it, a back pocket nude his way. Not in my 30s. I don't have time for this. It is a way, I am way too busy being a noodle ready than nude ready. I love you that laughed. Those of you that didn't, still fine. I got a life pro tip for you. When you go to your place of living tonight, find your pantry, dig in the back. You'll find a top ramen packet. The dope thing is you never have ever needed to have bought top ramen. It will have come with your pantry. It's a racist flavor, but whip that shit up. Basically instant. I'm not basically instant. That drought in California, that was me in my showers. I take forever to come. Okay. I'm so excited you guys are here. Has anyone here ever been to a comedy show? What about a fashion show? Yeah. This would be the weirdest of both of those. We're swinging all left field tonight. I'm excited for you guys to be here. I guess you guys are perfect already. I'm excited to have you here and entertained. Love isn't easily offended. I can already tell you guys have an excellent sense of humor, which is what we need. We're all funny people. Some of us have jokes, some of us have senses of humor. I'm not funny enough for you guys. Hey, thank you for being here. I hope you people laugh. I'm trying to think of something funny. Oh my gosh, it makes me laugh when people. My parents are here. That's not true. All right, we're gonna start the show. We'll have 3 winners at the end. Best dressed, best jokes, and the shit. Whoever was all around for the interview and everything, a dope person or an entertaining person. You can vote for the same person for 2, but I highly recommend 3 winners only because I thought of this idea. 2 losers. I don't have another hand. All right. But I have 2 of my favorite people who were past contestants on Dress to Kill in the old format. Thank you again. This is the New Birth 2.0. It is like Jesus resurrecting, Easter in a few days. Hell yeah, get your baskets ready. 2 of my favorite people coming up to help you guys judge. I am bringing it. The first of them up. The current Maple League champion of Roast Battle, Mark Maple. merch, continued success. It's the reason I'm here now. Mark, what is one thing you hope to see continued success in for the rest of this year?
I hope all the other comics die around me so I can pass them up. So if you're sick or you're not well, then I don't wish you continued success, so then I can get your spots on your shows.
Don't eat the cupcakes he brought. Let's see.
Sound it out.
So Mark also wears an Adidas jacket. I was hoping he would tonight. I was going to ask him why a black and white Adidas jacket. He dressed up. He took the assignment right.
Okay, so yes, I wear a black and white Adidas jacket. Do we have any Korn fans in the crowd tonight? Okay, you people are autistic like me. We're both Korn fans. That's why I always wear the Adidas tracksuits. Get out there, people. Get up there, get up yourselves, everybody. Or not. Don't judge. God damn you people.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we vibe. Hey, low self-confidence. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I wish I was black.
That is an excellent answer, yeah. One more question. Opinions on Primus.
What?
Opinions on Primus.
Oh, well, shit, these people don't know. I mean, this is about Primus, the band Primus, and I personally think that Primus sucks. Right? That's the catchphrase. You know, she knows. That's the goddamn catchphrase their fans say. Primus sucks. You people are not cool. Goddamn you. Fuck everybody.
It is the way it works. I am a vibrant Primus energy. Primus rocks so hard, they suck.
That's right.
I go so funny, it's dumb. Buckle up, guys. Hell yeah. Let's give it up for Mark Babel, one of our first panels. With our contestants. I am excited too. Welcome to the stage. Josh Means.
I dressed up as Abraham Lincoln last time I did this, and I thought it would be funny again, and I lost my top hat, so I had to find one. This is actually for a snowman. I had to cut the Christmas ribbon off of it. I couldn't remember how to tie a bow tie, but I'm here. I'm ready to judge these comics. Thanks for having me, Amy. Please don't ever scream into the microphone again. You are loud enough already. All right, I'll give this back to you. Why did I asked them when you were interviewing Mark? I did ask, why are we only doing one microphone? And he didn't really have a good answer, so I will ask you, why only one microphone? We've got another one right there. Why did you and Mark share microphones? So it's weird to...
We just noticed the second.
All right. Do you notice how they all heard you without the microphone? Don't scream into the microphone. I'm going to give this one to you, and I'm going to take this one from Mark. He doesn't need it anymore.
In another life, I was in a punk rock female band. It really sucks that I'm so awkward and uncool now, but I would hope you guys vibe this while I ask this next question. So Josh's roast battle, I would highly recommend that show as well. It's hilarious. Josh, why are you so good at insulting people?
Because I got insulted by everybody growing up, and still to this day.
That's hard, my bad self. All right, I was gonna ask you, if you were Chris Rock, how would you have reacted to Will Smith?
That's funny. Good setup. I would have been more like Chris Pebble, if I'm being honest. I'm a pussy. I would have been like, oh, Jada's here. The new Caillou movie is out. And then he would have came to smack me, and I would have been like, I'm sorry, you am legend.
What was the best roast joke you've ever gotten? about
The
it?
best roast joke I've ever gotten, honestly, might have been just last month at Roast Fest. Paige Wesley said I look like I rollerblade to custody hearings, and that that cut to my soul. A month ago, it hurt when you all laughed that hard.
Okay. One more question. If you had to see a celebrity death match, your choice right now, any two semi-famous to famous people celebrity death match, who would you pick?
Elon Musk and Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
That would be fun to watch, right?
Everyone wants to see Elon Musk get his ass beat by somebody. We do want to see that. It'd be a good match. All right, this is Josh Means, our second host.
Hell yeah.
Third host.
Thank you, Amy. One more time for Amy Thompson. She's been doing this show for over a year. It's a great show. She's still putting out great lineups, great audiences. One more time for her.
Front row, hell yeah, you guys wild. Back rows, dark rows. You guys be safe back there. Don't do anything creepy. Because our next comic coming up is an absolute gentleman, and he is dressed fine. I'm gonna butcher his last name, damn it. But I am excited to welcome to the stage. So we have our panel. We're gonna ask this comic some questions. He's gonna come up and show you what he does. Oh, bless our hearts. 4 to 5 times a week, trying 5 minutes of his best jokes. And they are damn good. This is Sacramento, it's a funny city. And then we're gonna interview him so you know where that came from. I'm excited to welcome to the stage an absolute gentleman, Ivan Moamari.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you trying to say my last name. Even though you're white, it's okay. I usually just have it as M for the white people, you know? I don't want to test you guys. You guys are going through a lot right now. Thank you. Thank you. It means blessing. Yeah. But to most job interviewers, it means don't hire. So, so I don't know. No, my first name is Ivan, though, which has been confusing for most people, including job interviewers. The first 5 minutes of every job interview is basically just a catfish video. You know, they're just looking at me like, Ivan, that's you, you know? A black Ivan is like a white Tyrone, you know? You just, like, did your parents not know? Was this a marriage situation? Can I see the episode? No, but I think what happened, and this is generally, like, I think, I'm trying to be generous to my dad here. I think what happened is he knew we were gonna come to America eventually, and he was like, 2 African names, you're not getting a second job interview, you know? Fu is not getting a call back, is what I'm saying. You know? That's just too many syllables, you know? But he gave me Ivan, which is, you know, I like it, but it's a white that's like Russian, which is a white that other people are afraid of, you know? It's clear he didn't do any kind of background check. I would have loved an Alex or Matt or something. Really helped out. But no, I've been in America 10 years. It's really cool being here. Yeah, I like it here. And I recently learned that I sound white. That's something somebody told me. It's not good news. It's not something I wanted to find out. That was knowledge that was given to me against my will. You know? And no offense, white people. I mean, you guys, you know, you sound great. But there's no black kids in the hood looking in the mirror like, God darn, you know? There's no black kids practicing. White kids are practicing though. They're trying to say the word, you know? They're getting good at it. And I can't even get mad at them. I'm trying to cut off a word myself. I'm trying to wean myself off of a word, the R word. I don't know if you guys know this. This word. I work in the mental health field, so I can't say that, you know? It's like being a homophobic hairstylist. It just hurts your bottom line, you know what I mean? So I've been trying to not say it for like a year, And I realized, like, I've basically been using the word like a white kid uses the N-word, you know? Like, not around my parents or anybody I respect, but as soon as I get on Xbox Live, there's no rules. We're in the Wild West, dude. No. White kids are going crazy. No, I enjoy America. I didn't know you guys didn't know anything about Africa. That's news to me. Because I came here knowing shit about you guys, you know? Like, when you guys tell me you're like, Independence Day, I'm like, yeah! July 4th, you guys fucked the British, you know? Like, Africans are like, yeah, we're excited about your history, and then we tell you, we're like, we're from East Africa. And you're like, is that Mufasa's side, or is that like the scar on that side? You know? It's like, why did I try to sound like you guys? You know? I feel like I missed out. I feel like I really missed out by sounding like this. You guys, I feel like I could have shown up on a date and been like, oh my goodness, you people have electricity inside and outside. Wow! Oh my God, this is what they meant by the land of opportunity. Wow! You can see everywhere. This is what they do. She's like, oh my God, he's been through so much, you know? He's been through so much. I gotta help him out. Or I could be on the same date, you know, and show up and be like, listen, woman, in my country, I don't know the king, but I'm next to him, you know? I can show you the world, you just have to be quiet. No, I could have had a lot of fun. I realized recently, though, telling people that I'm from East Africa that they don't know anything about Africa, because I told them I'm from Rwanda, which I usually get two reactions when I tell people I'm from Rwanda. And the first reaction, my favorite reaction, is people who genuinely like lean in and go like, Wakanda? And I love that. I know I can tell you anything. I had a pet lion. Me and T'Challa are close. Coming back for you. These white people. I didn't know these white people are crazy. We are coming. We have a plan. The second reaction I get though is less fun. I don't like this one as much. And that's people who go like Hotel Rwanda, which if you don't know, that's about a movie. That's a movie that's about like a genocide that recently happened. Like it's not that long ago. It's like starting a conversation by reminding me why I don't have grandparents. It's like, that's a crazy way to begin a conversation. It'd be like meeting a Jewish person and being like, dude, Schindler's List? Dude, that's you? Oh my God! Sophie's Choice? Who would you pick? Sophie's Choice. I didn't watch it. I didn't do research. I'm just as bad as the people I'm making fun of. Thank you very much. That's my time.
Guys, you do know Ivan. So he just did his jokes, and then I have qualifying questions, and so mine are judges. I'm gonna ask the first that I thought of, which is, what is your favorite Don Cheadle movie?
I will say he killed it in Hotel Rwanda. Sucks to admit that he was pretty good.
Do you guys have any questions?
I mean, when he was this... Oh, wait, it's I mean, when Don Cheadle was racist against that Mexican woman in Crash, I like that, so that's my answer. Or not.
It's supposed to be a question, but...
Oh, questions.
Yes.
He did great. Give it up to him. Give it up to him. He did great. I thought it was really funny. And also, I mean, we never seen a young Morgan Freeman, but that might be it. So give it up to him for that. You're clearly dressed as Eddie Murphy before he had money, and I like that look. I like your Michelin tire brand jacket. That's some cool shit as well. I am deducting you 1 point. You don't have any jokes connected to your outfit, so I'm deducting you 1 point. And I'm sorry, people, I gotta deduct them 1 point. Don't you owe me. So fucking bad. You people are not comedians. I don't see you with the microphone. Yes, what are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing? I think all of these are like places you can't go because they don't do DEI anymore. Like I think I might have supported Target. This whole outfit.
You're right. I never drive into those areas. Anyway, that's about it. That's all I got for now. Let's go over to Josh. Hey, Josh, here you go.
All right, thanks, Mark. It's the weirdest weatherman of all time. Ivan, I did like a lot of your jokes. The It Means Don't Hire joke and the Xbox Live joke. You are who white kids hope they're talking to on Xbox Live. I love your jacket. You look like one of the roughest writers. You look like you walk into divorce court like, I'm the captain now. All right, that's fine. Since you moved here, what is your favorite thing about the land of the free-ish?
About the land of the free? I like the diversity, honestly. Because I grew up around only black people.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, by the way. As a Lincoln.
Yeah. I like seeing white people. I will joke about you, but I like seeing you out, you know.
Don't pander to the judges now, who are your comedic forefathers? Who did you look up to?
I think all of them are canceled, but Dave Chappelle. I think it's just the canceled list. Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K.
Hell yeah. All right. Plus
I'm
1
sorry.
point for Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, problematic list, I'm sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's ask him a question from the bucket. Amy wrote a bucket full of questions. We'll each ask him one from the... Jesus Christ, Amy, how long is this question? I'm not doing that question, Amy. Executive decision. What's something you have a very strong opinion about?
What's something I have a very strong opinion about? People having strong opinions? Yeah. I don't think you should.
That's a terrible answer. -1 point. No, I want you to have a strong opinion about something.
I think people having strong opinions is crazy. I think that's my strong opinion.
God damn it, you got me back in. I don't know what it is. Black people are so charismatic.
I'll take it.
All right, Mark, you can ask him a question.
Alright, what do we got from the bucket? I didn't realize we had the bucket. It is wild. Hey, what's the biggest challenge facing America today? And how can we solve it with glitter?
What's the biggest problem facing America today, and how can we solve it with glitter? Can we kill Trump with glitter? Is that possible?
I am very excited to welcome some more pussy on the stage. Females are funny too. Guys and girls are all funny. We're all funny. We're people. One of the funniest people I know. I'm so excited. And welcome to the stage, Jess Harding.
Who the fuck do the lights in here? Got me fucked up. Hold on. The fuck you looking at? You want some? I was so embarrassed leaving the house in this outfit, you guys. I was so embarrassed. I was like, if I get into a car accident right now, like, I'm gonna have to cuss somebody out. Like, I don't even want to. Do you get it? Like Hot Cheetos girl in your high school? There's too many old people in the room. I was like, they're not gonna know who this is. Like, I look like their niece, you know? So, my name is Jess. My government name's Jessica, but I don't like Jessica because Jessica's kind of the new Karen, right? Give a little bit. Do you have any Jessicas in here? Okay, she's exempt from this joke. But is there any like ickas? Like anyone hard icka in here? No one wants to admit it. I get it. Cause like Jessica sounds like she's gonna cheat on you. You know what I mean? It just does. So I go by Jess because I think it's cuter, it's lighter, right? It's easier. And like I just want you to know that Jess still cheats on you. She's like way better at gaslighting. This outfit makes me like, I want to act up. Like I have my lashes, my nails done. Period, poo. So I'm actually originally from New York. I moved from New York to California, so I'm basically Tupac, thank you. And when I tell people in California that I'm from New York, they always assume New York City, right? Right? Everybody always does it. They're like, do you know Tony in Brooklyn? I'm like, no. I don't. And I didn't really grow up in New York City. The part of New York that I grew up in, it's more like, Tammy, you take the last Budweiser! So like my mom dressed like this, you know what I mean? It's upstate New York, like Placerville, if you will. Yeah, no, you get it. Yeah. Upstate New York is like, it's like where the rain is celebrated as both a car wash and a shower. You know? I come from a long line of people who think the lettuce, tomato, onion on a burger counts as a salad. Yeah, which is cool, right? It's no biggie, it's all good. I do like being from New York. The only thing was it made it really hard for me when I wanted to come out as bisexual. My dad had the same response, just silence. Like stares, I get it. If I could have the man in the back cross his arms say, I'm so disappointed. It's like, coming out again. My family wasn't mad about the gay stuff though. They were just like, why are you diet gay? Like you can't just do it all the way. That's two things you can't bring to completion. Your college degree and a man. Yeah. Bisexuals, we're like a hated group in the queer community, we are. But I have a confession to make. I stopped dating men, so I'm a rescue bi. Thank you so much. The lesbians are like, you're safe with us now. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night like, I want a condom! They're like, shh, go back to sleep. The war is over. I like to think of myself as like the little dog in the shelter, you know, that's missing an eye. It like bites at your hand a little bit. And you go up to the volunteer and you're like, what happened to that one? And they're like, well, she dated men. But she still has a few good years left in her. All adoption fees waived. Please take her home. She keeps munching the carpet. I think it's funny though when I go out and men will like hit on me and I tell them I'm not interested in men, and they'll be like, oh, okay, no worries, just like let me know when you're done. Me dating women's like a cute like hobby I picked up, you know, like knitting. Like one day I'm just gonna like go in the garage and like hang the strap on up next to the roller skates. Just like let it collect dust. Maybe go back in there in like 6 months. Like, damn, I should really get back into that. I could have went pro. I haven't touched that thing since my injury note too. I'm already like super embarrassed by this outfit, so I'm gonna tell you guys about the first time I ever gave a blowjob. I was like maybe 17, okay? And the first time I ever gave a blowjob, I was skull fucked. Yeah, just hang tight, okay? If you don't know what skull fucking is, it's when a man no longer views you as a human woman. Your head is a basketball and he's just dribbling. That's what it is. And getting skull fucked for your first blowjob is like not okay, right? Right, ladies? Not okay. And then, you know what I mean? Like that can't be your first go. Like getting skull fucked for your first blowjob is like going to Taco Bell already having diarrhea. You can't start out that way. Can you imagine the look on the second guy's face when I started doing what I was doing? He's like, stop crying! You don't have to cry. Breathe. You know how hard that joke is to tell this to my mouth? Like, I hate it. I don't like it. I'm just holding it, you're all picturing it. It's a hard, it's a hard one to get through. So like I mentioned, I seen a dick before, and I've met a vagina before, okay? And once you've met one dick, you kind of know what we got working with, right? But when you meet a vagina for the first time, it's kind of like having to it's kind of like when you go into your friend's purse to find her car keys for the first time. You know, like you put your hand in, you have no idea where you're at. You're like, I keep my keys here, but where are your keys? She's like, go ahead and slide your hand over. You're gonna feel a couple pockets. I know yours has 2, mine has 3. It's okay. Go ahead and enter two fingers. Doesn't take 3. Okay. You're gonna feel another smaller pocket. Inside there's a zipper. Open the zipper very slowly. Okay. Inside you'll find the key. Beautiful, amazing. Love finding the key. I know, Mark, you haven't done it before, but that's okay. And when a man goes into the purse to find the keys, full fist. He twists 3 times. And he's like, I can't find it. But why is there a roast beef sandwich in here? Why is all the gum already chewed? Is that a new perfume? All right, you guys. My name's Jess Arnett. Let's give it up for our host, Amy.
Hell yeah, what's next? That is a good question. Alright, I want to ask about munchies, but I want to know more. The most toxic trait your ex has ever had.
Oh, my God.
Most toxic ex trait. Not yours, you're fine. Whatever toxic is, their trait.
Does fucking other girls count? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that takes the cake.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking toxic.
All right.
Round question.
Jess, thank you for taking time out of walking the mile to be here. Hot Cheeto girl, more like mid Cheeto girl. But I only say that because I cannot tell a lie. You look like the Cash Me Outside girl. She only did Jerry Springer instead of Dr. Phil.
How about that?
You do remind me of my favorite porn category, attainable. No, Jess is so hot or whatever. She's got dick suck lips, but cock block nose. It did deserve more. Jess, if you're here.
We love each other, it's gross.
Yeah, kind of. Jess, if you're here, who's passed out on the couch at my drug dealer's house? That set was the longest 7 minutes I've ever seen, but I'm gonna ask you a question out of the bucket. What are your opinions on pajamas in public? That's for the camera. That's hilarious. Apart from this, do you wear pajamas in public normally?
No.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
These is nice.
Yeah, they're Care Bears.
That's just a Walmart special, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Have you had any... You look like pregnancy scare bear.
Yeah, I like your look. I would describe it in one word. It's very Stockton.
I thought you were Vallejo. Thank you.
You clearly dressed as one of my Google searches, so 1 point for that, everybody. Or not, who cares? You're clearly dressed as a scene girl. What scene were you back in high school? That's one of my questions.
I don't know what you just asked me. I
Were you in any scene in your high school days. This is for my judging later when I judge you guys on who wins this.
Thank you, weirdos, for buckling up for this ride. I love your senses of humor and your presence here. I'm excited to welcome to the stage one of the most trustworthy people I know. So trustworthy, like if you try to fuck with him, like no. He's so nice, and he is so hilarious. He's the nicest pimp I know. I'm so excited to welcome to the stage. Got 3 more records.
Oh my God. What a night. I'm definitely the fattest cat out here tonight. If I exhale, this all falls apart. I am as slow as cheetah in this environment. I've been trying to be a better person despite this suit. I really have. And I've been taking dating advice recently. And this waiter told me that bigger girls give the best head. Sorry, Jess. So I've been leaving baked goods out for my girlfriend? We'll see. I'm in a 6-year relationship, okay? And I'm an honest partner. I really am. I stick with my girlfriend, but we gotta keep it spicy. You know what I mean? I can make her come every time, or so she says. The key is, like, I just gotta find that niche for each person. I can't make anyone else in this room come, but her, yes, theoretically. So, for her to come, I just have to eat pussy. And for me to come, I just have to think about fucking other people. It's a groaner. That was for them. That's for the judges. They decide at the end of the night. I am an honest partner, but I'm not an honest dog owner. I go out and pet dogs all the time. And one of my favorite things to do is to just go up to a friend's dog, hit them right in the sweet spot where they start kicking. I like to cuck them in front of their dogs. That's how I get my kicks. I thought we wanted dark material tonight. No? All right. I am a fan of smoking weed. We got any weed smokers here? Yeah. Half of you aren't an idiot because you're too high. No, I do love smoking weed and watching like a nostalgic movie, like Goonies or Sandlot, right? And I watched Forrest Gump recently. Not as nostalgic as I thought, right? Like, the first 2 minutes of that movie is just Forrest on a park bench with this woman. He just goes, "My name's Forrest Gump, named after Nathaniel Bedfield Forrest, the founder of the KKK." Jesus, dude, no intro? It's a messed up movie. It's just a black woman trying to get to her second job, messing it up. Honestly, that whole movie, Forrest is just walking through it, just walking through this gauntlet unscathed. But everyone else is just a horror movie for them, right? Like, his mom, her whole character development. She's in there. She's like, "I would like to enroll my son in this public school." And the dean of the public schools is like, "No, ma'am, the minimum IQ for our public schools is 80. And your son is 75. And she's like, "How would I suck that dick?" He's just like, "Well, ma'am, we may have a deal." Next scene, she dies. That's her whole character development. It's messed up, right? He's just like, "Shrimp scampi, shrimp po' boys. We're gonna make $1 million." Next thing, he's dead. Forrest just runs with that shit. Oh. The only person that doesn't die in that movie that encounters Forrest, Lieutenant Dan. And his whole goal throughout that movie is like, "My grandfather died on the battlefield, his pappy before him, I will." And Forrest is like, "Not on my watch," and just carries him out of there. We gotta talk about Jenny too, obviously. Because I feel like Forrest was a bit of a catharsis for her. She had a messed up childhood, right? And like, Forrest is there just providing some freedom from that. Then she's just getting molested, she becomes a stripper, she becomes a prostitute, eventually she gets AIDS. And throughout this whole time, Forrest is just showing up randomly knocking out boyfriends. And then she's like, "I guess I'll marry you." Like, then she dies too. This whole movie is just, it's honestly America's movie. Because like, it looks nostalgic on the surface, but the deeper you dig, you're like, I think it's kind of fucked up, guys. You don't know how hard it was to write that joke without saying retard. And honestly, like, that's not in my character, so I'm so glad I didn't say that on this stage tonight. Let's do one more real quick. I saw Tesla recently, and fuck Elon. But it did say no Elons on it. So I spray painted on the side. This guy's all right, All right, that's been my time. I'm Guthrie Renwick.
Hell yeah, can I get a hell yeah for Guthrie Renwick? Hell yeah. I'm gonna open it up with the first question. What would you hide in a fanny pack?
Drugs? I feel like that's the only answer, right? My virginity?
Give it up to Mr. Cheetah Man over here. Give it up to him, everybody. Come on, Joe. What a ladies' guy this guy is. When Guthrie walks into a club, all the ladies order angel shots and pink orchids, That guy knows. Hey, Guthrie, why do you have the head of Bill Paxton from True Lies?
I'm trying to make it in Hollywood.
All right, fair enough. Hey there, I have in my notes, you used to work for the DNC. Is that true?
I suppose for this, if you got a...
No, that's what I heard. You used to work for the DNC, yes?
Yeah, sure.
-1 point. Hey, in your case, DNC stands for Dismal Nerdy Comic.
Yeah, you gotta get somebody to wish. They wish something for you.
You do look like the type to find a magic lamp.
Wish this set could have gone better, I guess.
It's a genie, not a miracle worker. It was funny, we went from hot Cheetos to Chester Cheeto. You and Amy up there look like an episode of To Catch a Predator. Guthrie, why don't you take a seat? Fucking KKK fed over here. I don't get it. You look like if Jeff Foxworthy started dating a black woman. All right, I'm done with that. This is what I died for. Guthrie, if you could go back in time and stop any tragic event, which one would you stop?
It's a very good question. Which tragic event would I stop? I want to say 9/11, but it's kind of funny. 9/10?
What? You'd stop us being peaceful for a day before we go to war. All right.
Not the prelude, just
All
go
right.
away.
-1 point for Guthrie. That was a terrible answer. Guthrie, pretend you have 1 minute or 2 minutes to unite a divided crowd. What would you say to bring them together?
We all hated me, so at least we can decide on that one, together. I feel like I'm a unifying factor in that one, if nothing else.
All right, +1 point for self-awareness. We did all hate you. What's the funniest thing you've ever worn unironically?
This suit, not tonight.
You've worn this suit before?
I do chores in this suit, unfortunately.
What were you at, an Ace Ventura an audition? I don't know. What? That sucks. You've worn this before. Where were you? Where'd you go?
I've worn this out of the house too many times. Enough times my girlfriend has questioned our relationship.
You have a girlfriend?
This is not counting. It's not made up. She wishes it was, though, right now.
Is it the Mid Cheetos girl?
If only. No.
No, we know it's not. I know. All right, Mark, do you have anything to ask him?
Oh, okay, I got one right here. What's your most toxic trait?
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go home and gloat about this that later, too.
He's gonna tell his girlfriend that goes to another school that you haven't heard of, that he killed it tonight.
She's in Canada, there's tariffs, I can't bring her.
Why are your glasses fogging up? What?
It's definitely not flop sweat.
All right, I'm gonna ask him one more, because why not? Why is this so fucking long? Everyone, Amy. Have you ever worn a disguise? Those glasses and mustache look like a disguise.
There is a school close, so this is kind of part of that. More than dress to kill is the only show I can get booked on because of it. I don't know if I've worn a disguise, but I was a big fan of capes as a child.
You were a big fan of what?
Capes?
Capes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Last question. This is permanent. I think you might know about this question. Creep van or casting couch?
Depends on the night of the week.
That's a good answer. +1.
All right, everyone, one more time for Guthrie.
You guys are wild and funny. You are the kind of people to laugh with and party with. I am so glad you are the people out here on April 11th. You don't have to clap for yourself if you're not feeling it. You can clap for the person next to you. I'm not one for myself a little bit. You got me. Hell yeah, thank you. Our next comic. Oh, total MILF. Yeah. Funny as fuck. I'm so excited to bring another, some more pussy to the stage. Yeah. I'm excited to welcome to the stage, Karen Fregoso. If you want to, can I get a hell yeah? Hell yeah! Where my Latinos at? Make some motherfucking noise! Little bit louder, baby! Trump, we got him. I love embarrassing myself in front of small groups of people, which is why I married a musician. He cheated on me. But at least 90% of the people at my wedding were like, she's definitely trying to get her green card. I was. The other 10% was like, she's definitely pregnant. I'm like, it's not my fault. I'm just like built Mexicanly. I think the most embarrassing thing about getting cheated on by a musician is having to read those messages that they sent to 16-year-olds. I'm just kidding, guys. She was 17. Anyways. Anyways, I'm kind of nervous today. The last show I did, my dad showed up with his 8 favorite employees, and I was like, yeah, I pegged my ex-husband. Okay. My ex actually recently heard my set, and he was like, yeah, you can't say that anymore. And I'm like, what, that you're a pedophile? He's like, no, that's fine. Stop telling people that you took your 4x4 pink Jeep dildo and put it in my back roads. And I'm like, I never told you to stop fucking my friends, so like, I don't know what that's about. I mean, I got dirt in my tires. I should be more fucking pissed off, right? I had to turn on my fucking traction control to stay in there. Anyways, I'm newly single, guys. Cheer for me! Thank you. I'm really into Palestinian guys, but they're kind of going through like a genocide right now, so it's been hard for me in the dating department. Like, I don't even let Jewish guys follow me on OnlyFans anymore.
Get out of the Gaza Strip before you see me strip, right? I don't know, I'm trying to do my part, but I know that shit costed me, holocausted me a couple of friends. I feel like I can say Jewish jokes because I recently found out that I was 2% Jewish. And it's definitely not from like the Jewish guys that I be fucking rubbing inside me. If that was the case, I'd be 2% vape shop cashier. I'm just kidding, I have no idea if he worked at the vape shop. Anyways, I'm a fucking liar. I'm actually in a relationship right now. Okay, you know, I can't be everybody's girlfriend. I actually think I'm in kind of like in a domestic violence type of relationship. Like, he just says really crazy shit to me. Like, I was feeling a little bit insecure the other day, and I'm like, babe, I'm like kind of chunky, you know? And he was like, nah, baby, you're just durable. And I'm like, fuck, dude, let me see how fucking durable that nose is. It's also like other shit. Like, I'm really into WWE. Are there any WWE fans in here? Who's your favorite wrestler? I don't care, I don't know what the fuck I asked. Anyways, yeah, I was like, dude, I think I can be a fucking wrestler. And he was like, yeah, baby, I fucking believe in you. But like at the state fair. It's not my fault that I'm in my torta era right now. And I feel like that shit was fucking uncalled for. I don't know. I guess like I kind of understand why his ex used to fucking hit him, you know? I like was at the bar with him and I was like, bro, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass right now. And some dude's like, no, not the domestic violence. And I'm like, bitch, this ain't domestic, we're in fucking public. Is there any moms in the room? Hell yeah, what was your first thought when you saw your baby? Bitch, I can't hear you. Anyways, my first thought was, ew. And I feel like every other mom out here is a fucking liar if that was not their first fucking thought. Like, my mom, when she first found out that I was having a baby with a white man, she was like, Mija, we have to talk. We really have to do our best to make sure that your son does not become a school shooter. And that's exactly the thought that she should have had. He's half white, bruh. Anyways. Every mom who doesn't say that is a fucking liar. Does anyone here eat ass?
Yeah.
Woo! That's fucking gross, bro. Anyways, that's my time.
All right, I feel so bad about this question, but I want to know. Of your exes, best punch thrower, or you? Out of all your exes, who threw the best punch? And how did you know it was a good punch?
Bro, my current one, dude. He left me with a little mark, guys.
I would have guessed your last one because he was a drummer. All right. One more time for Karin, everybody. That was great. What is this? Callback bar or centerfolds on a Tuesday? Looking like C- Lena.
That's a passing grade. More than you have, baby.
Dressed in your walk of shame best. She said she's built Mexicanly. That means she has more than one kid. Also, thank you for wearing a loose shirt. Your tit is popping out, plus 1 point.
Side boob gets +5. Dressed to kill loves side boob.
Hell yeah, Amy. If you could see Eddie play with me at Ford Theater, what would it be? That's fine. It was just a dumb Abe Lincoln joke. What's the last thing you got irrationally angry over?
That's hard. Probably my boyfriend.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But what did he do?
He hit the stanky leg a little too fucking hard, bruh.
He what? He hit the stanky leg
Too hard.
too hard.
Yeah.
While a bitch was coming, was what you said.
Yeah, there was bitches coming. They wanted to dance with us. They were trying to dance in between us. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
It's because you've never danced before.
I've danced before.
I don't think so.
I just haven't had people irrationally angry over the length of a stanky leg.
If it smells too good, it's reasonable to get angry at him.
Stanky leg, was that your nickname in high school? All right. Of course, she only explored her sexuality. I meant to say that earlier. All right.
I like your outfit. You're clearly dressed up as Selena after she got shot, and she's dead. It's fine. Whatever. Don't worry about it. She's dead. Okay. I like
Look
Karen.
at the bitch who shot her, dude.
I'll do it again. I don't care. Take her spot. I like Karen. She looks like she sprinkles tahini on her Plan B pills. All right, I got questions for you. All right, here's the first question. Where is the strangest place you made whoopee at?
That I made whoopee at?
Yes.
What the fuck does whoopee mean?
You don't know, you little youngling. That means getting in there, you know, doing the dirty, having fun. Fucking.
Your mom's house, bruh.
So that means my mom is finally relaxed. I'll take it.
Yeah, dude, she's hella relaxed.
What else do I got here? Hey, here's a weird one. This is one of these weirdo questions. Can you put on mascara with your closed mouth?
Hell no, I like that shit open so the ghost can put his dick in my mouth.
Oh, fuck, what a good goal. That's a +1. That's a +1. Last question, and you made a joke at the expense that she looked like a Golden Club Centerfolds girl. I say you folks should all support your local sex workers. Get up with your local sex workers, everybody. Come on.
Hell yeah, follow me on OnlyFans, FREGOZII.
Whatever she said. Hey, here's my last question. Describe your nemesis.
Bro, you're my fucking nemesis. This is the best question ever. Okay, me and Mark have this intense fucking beef, bro. Do you guys want me to explain it, yes or no? Bro, one time me and Mark were out, we're having dinner, and he was like, when are you gonna get good? And I'm like, baby, I'm booked and busy. And he posted that shit on Instagram. Anyways, we're homies now, though. Love you, babe.
Get over here, yo. Oh, wow. By the way, this bitch got better, okay? So I was right. Get up to Karen, everybody.
Yeah. And bonus, I worked there after I'd already graduated college. Yeah, thank you. After I got a whole degree and everything. Yeah. But I liked working there after college. I could actually appreciate it. Because I felt like I was totally fulfilling like that teenage prophecy, that teenage dream of mine, you know? Because back in high school, my friends called me shit like My Chemical Imbalance. My personal favorite was Panic in the Classroom. That is a true story. It was a dark time. You could call it an all-time low. Okay. I literally didn't know I was coming up tonight and to do that joke, and I'm wearing a My Chemical Romance shirt. Like, I literally want to kill myself. Dressed to kill myself. bounces up there, but sometimes it's kind of fun. Sometimes we don't take our meds and just like, fuck around and find out. No, it's not all that bad. I got ADHD. Woo! Yeah. I got the energy that a lot of you probably have it. If you don't, TikTok says we all do, so sorry. Don't even diagnose you. But I have ADHD, and sometimes it's kind of fun. Like, my ADHD likes to do witchcraft at Michael's. They got all the supplies. No, I'm just kidding. That's just when I go to Michael's, like, way too high, and I'm like, which craft should I do? I can never decide. And I'm gonna blame the ADHD. Couldn't be the weed. She can't hurt me. Something a lot of people don't really guess about me when they meet me is that I'm actually a veteran. Oh, yes. Usually that gets a standing ovation, but it's okay. You guys are tired. It was hot today. Yeah, I may not look it, but I served for 10 whole years. Oh, yeah, 10 years as a senior cadet in Troop 816. Girl Scouts for life. What's that? I live and die by the Girl Scout law. I don't give a fuck. I sold those cookies in the trenches. Honestly, they had us out there on the front lines. They should have gave us a gun. Honestly. Yeah, but now I just support the troops like one box of cookies at a time. Alright, fuck y'all. More than one box of cookies at a time. Yeah, but I'm feeling pretty good, high spirits today. I don't know about y'all, but I woke up and I took myself straight to the gym. Woo. Give it up, give it up. Let me hear it. Thank you. I really needed that. Because I didn't go. I didn't go. We're friends, right? We're all close friends now, right? I can trust you guys. Sometimes I say I went to the gym and I just mean the McDonald's next to my gym. My iPhone thinks it's the same location. It's all about proximity. My Apple Watch is like, yes, bitch. You took your steps to pick up that order. Yeah, I don't know. You wake up in the morning and it be like that sometimes. Yeah. But I do go. All this body's brought to you by Planet Fitness. What's up? But mostly Chili's. Body mostly by Chili's Bar and Grill. They called me Triple Dipper in high school too. Yeah, I've been told on like more than one occasion that I have the body and the energy of a woman that does roller derby. And that is just way too accurate of a read. I have a pair of fucking cheetah print roller skates that Guthrie wants to steal. In my trunk right now if anyone wants to race. Yeah, by that silence, you don't want this smoke. You don't want this. No, I don't know. I like to go to the gym and I'm a strength training girly. You will not catch me running. I don't do Look, if you guys see me out there running, you should all start running too, honestly. Because something very bad is coming for all of us. Stay vigilant. My name is Sarah Ellsworth. Love you guys.
Oh man, this is Sacramento. Like Sarah came to just watch the shows. Like you guys came to be entertained. I was like, oh, I think a friend is dead in a trunk. She's like, I have ball and leopard print shit in my trunk. I can handle it. All right, let's see. Sarah, since starting comedy, you have been from getting to watch, it's been amazing. But from you experiencing, what has been one of your favorite moments?
Ooh, one of my favorite moments? It's always moments like this where you're like not really even aware that you're gonna go up. Day after my birthday last year, I got to go up in that main room and open for Casey Rocket, if you guys know who that is. Yeah, he's pretty cool. It was really fun, and I just wasn't expecting it. And it's not funny, but it's a cool thing that I did.
She was funny.
That's it. Yeah. Bring it on.
All right. Hey, she was last minute. Somebody dropped out. She was last minute. That gets plus 5 points of my. We gotta admit that was one really fucking funny substitute teacher. Get up to the substitute teachers out there. And also, it was last minute, and she stole she stole curtains from a movie theater. So get up to her skirts.
Sick ass movie theater.
Let's see. This is an Amy Thompson question. So, as a fellow autist, I should ask this. What's the highest number you've ever counted to?
Me, 3,000.
It wasn't for you, goddammit!
Oh, you said it was an Amy Thompson question.
No, it's for you.
Oh.
Amy wrote that.
So how is
Hang on, Amy, did you say 3,000 or 30,000? Either way, way too much. Find a hobby. What the fuck?
3,000. That's a
She's
math.
Catholic. She said she's Catholic.
I counted for the entire math.
I can't remember the last time I counted anything more than like calories. I don't know. 420? I don't know. No, let's be real. That's way too high. It's definitely 69.
It's definitely more calories than that.
Definitely more than 69 or 420. Let's be real.
Everything in here is calorie free, just in case you're wondering how much to order. It's all calorie free if you consume it within the punchline area.
I love Amy because we look like Funhouse mirror versions of each other.
Amy, stop yelling about calories. You look like you haven't had a calorie in 8 years.
Put us together and we're gonna be okay. Michelle Obama would be proud.
Amy's the only person to make me feel buff. I feel like if me and Amy fucked, it would start a fire.
Amy, here.
Don't give away my hot Cheetos. I've been snacking on those all night.
Meanwhile, I've been looking at the bag of hot Cheetos since she gave it to you guys.
Look, she's eating, everybody. She's fucking eating.
Give it up for me, Amy.
Alright. This is cool. Sarah, you didn't plan to be here, and you're still dressed better than the other women on the show. Oh, that's fun. Sarah is my ex's name, so -1 point.
With an age or no age?
No age.
Okay!
No age.
I'm back in the race!
No, you're not.
Oh, fuck!
You don't look like you're in any race.
Well, I'm actually running. I told them that already.
I feel like you could be the perfect spokesperson. Like, you know how Progressive has Flo? I feel like she could be RB's spokesperson.
Please sponsor me.
You're the last girl tonight. You're also the last girl to complete the mile in gym class.
Yeah! Me and the hot Cheeto bitch went to school together!
Oh yeah. Sarah, what's the weirdest crush you've ever had?
Adam Lambert.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
That's not that weird, right?
He's super
He's got
gay!
the V.
He's
That's
super
not
gay!
weird.
And I was super sad that I also wasn't a gay man when I was 12. It broke my heart.
Alright, that's fair.
I went to school for theater, so I got my heart broken by a lot of gay dudes.
This is a fun question to ask while dressed like Abe Lincoln. You have to fist fight one of the founding fathers. Who do you pick and why?
Who were the founding fathers?
I don't remember.
Does someone know them?
Who was that fucker that had polio that was in the wheelchair? Fuck that guy.
I don't know.
I'm retarded. I don't know. Go to hell.
He was not a founding father, you fucking idiot.
I'm gonna go with George Washington.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely in there.
I'm gonna go with George Washington because I don't know. Everything I feel like I've ever learned about him is a lie. Which you hate.
Yeah, I hate lies. I fucking hate him. Hell yeah. Alright, one more time for Sarah, everybody. Go grab my Cheetos, Mark.
Thank you guys. We're into the voting portion. So we have our opinion swaying panel. If you kept track, you might know where to vote, but you guys are the deciding factor. We have 3 potential winners. Where it says Stevie, it's actually Sarah. Stevie's the one where Frank is not dead in a trunk. There are 3 potential prizes. 2 are $50. One is the shit. It's what I found in my bedroom. I know, so best dressed, best jokes, and the best overall. You can vote for the same person, but again, I only have 2 hands for losers. Our panel is going to introduce the people. I'm going to come around with QR codes. Take your time scanning and voting. This vote matters.
Are we voting also?